Yeah, it's going to be a big challenge in this first 20 minutes. It's huge. How they're going to get into the game, how they're going to look after the ball, give themselves opportunities to really put this Toulon team under pressure.
It's behind him between Brian Alulisi and Dave Ribbons. But there's an all-black tight head prop in the Gloucester pack.
If you're scrambling to put a name to a face, the fella in the bib on the touchline, Don Waldock.
One collapsing under pressure.
Well, a concerning set piece there for Gloucester. And there goes young Oliver Cowie. Ben White floats it out wide to Gael Dreon, and Dreon slipping through the tacklers. And that is a stunning finish. He's claiming it. I think it's pretty certain this will go to the television match official. The Gael Dreon, the scoring off again against Munster, and it has been awarded.
I'm just going to say before the game.
Well, that is his 10th try this season in just his 14th match.
I mean, look, Matt, you know this better than me, but this one-on-one sidestep in a phone booth, you know, use the fend and then cross the line. He's a sensational finisher. His only problem for him to get captain Six Nations is that he's playing in the same competition as the two Bordeaux wingers, Damien Penaud and Louis-Pierre Biarret, who are at the moment are the 11 and 14 for France. But look at this. He's just a class act, not the big...
Sheer power of that Toulon pack, scooped up there by Mercer. There's Nacho Brex, looking for the support inside. Now there from Ben White, on to Mercer again, who's really thriving in this atmosphere. It's 14 months since he was away. Actually scored on his final game for Gloucester, and then bursting through is young Oliver Cowie, and Cowie flips it inside the Brex. There's Albanoz.
Okay, that's advantage over now.
White
advantage
once more. They're going to rebuild again. Here's Balbini. Look at the confidence of this Toulon side. The long pass from Brex. And the finish from young Mathis Ferté. And anything that Gael Dreon can do, Ferté can do just as well. Another outstanding youngster, Ferté. Superb finish.
I don't know why you're looking at me, Matt, because honestly I don't know what to say other than absolutely sensational finish. The skill, Brex is absolutely here, there, and there. I love the pace that Ben White puts on that good long pass, skipped past by it, but look at this, electric feet, just, you know, sidestepping in half a meter.
Have a clear effect there either,
Zach Mercer can just applaud and raise his hand. It's a brilliant finish.
And the boat on to Olivon.
Step back.
White once more, the lining up out wide. And this time Mathis Ferté lurks on the other flank.
No, there wasn't.
And it is a third try. There was perhaps a question mark about a possible forward pass or even a knock-on. But on the face of it, that is a third try. Let's take a look at this though.
I think it's there on Kyle Sinclair.
Time off.
Well, the initial reaction of the referee was to say it went backwards.
Yeah, we heard backwards. Okay, finish is absolutely not in doubt.
It can go lateral and bounce forwards. I think that did go forwards, but it's just the way that Toulon are playing with lifts off the floor, quick ball. It's hard to slow down. Gloucester have to find a way to slow this ball down.
Yeah, ready.
This has been called by the television match official, but you would have thought the referee is in as good a position as anyone to make that judgment.
They might have just been focusing on the breakdown. That's the issue, just making sure, and it's hard to watch lateral, watch flat.
Sully, come back to me.
Stand by.
Okay, we have the ball from Toulon 3 coming forward off the left arm. So we're overturning our on-field decision, no try, and we start with a scrum to Gloucester.
Agree.
No try, forward pass.
Crucial moment in the match for Gloucester. Half an hour on the clock, chance to get back into the contest. Crane finds his man, it is Alamano. Now what is the Toulon Maul defence up to here?
One stop.
It's still there. And he's powering his way through, and Jack Clement has got there.
Desire, heart, what they want to be seen today. first 15-20 minutes hasn't gone their way, but they've been camped down this side.
Now this time they move in Matthias Alemano, you can tell there he's dictating the line out, manages to get all his big men. They are tough cookies.
Talk kick this one for George Barton. And it was flirting with the left hand upright. This against South Africa in Paris just 2 years ago. He started against England in the Rugby World Cup semi-final in Tokyo. Huge experience. Also had a long stint at Toulouse. But it's there with Ludlam and Olivon are working well together. And they're surging towards the line. And they've got it down, and it looks like Lewis Ludlam has got it.
Okay, up again, nice and easy. Okay, nice and easy there.
Good initial stop in the drive there by Gloucester, but when you try and spin them all quickly, and they're full of big men, they're going to spin out, and they're still big men. And they create a second maul off the side of that.
Look at that there. He's trying to fight to stay on his legs. They all potential momentum from Gloucester to come back just before the half. Pierre-Mini will be delighted.
On there to Ben White. Good intervention there from Seb Atkinson. Ball goes into touch. Referee blows his whistle for half-time. But couldn't keep hold of it. Turned over. Look at that from Thomas Williams. That was a cameo, but it was quite brilliant from the scrum half. Very special indeed. Sort of ability, which I guess in many countries would have made him an automatic selection for a number of seasons. French scrum halves, he can just also move into the fly half role as well. And straight through the middle from Marius Dermont. Dermont plays scrum half. Here's Carl Sinclair.
We've got a big overlap now coming, Toulon.
Oh, it's Danny Prizzo, and look at that, the man with the disco feet. Draws his teammate.
Don't play on the floor now.
Dermont immediately onto the scene, a baddie plays.
Okay, last now. Okay, 17.
Brexby missed out that time onto, that was Sanzel. There's Dermont running out of space here, but Dréon managing to keep his tiptoes off the white line.
Don't play him now, don't play.
Baptiste Semin. Here's Danny Prizzo. Well, that was a poor pass. There's a chance to chase here. Look at Thomas Williams. Williams getting after Sanzel. And there's a touchdown. And there is the try. And the sheer determination of the Gloucester captain has paid off. And in the end, it was the 35-year-old legs of Jeremy Sanzel, which simply couldn't do the job.
Through, see here, wants to go to Brex, poor pass, hacked through by, I think, Lewis Ludlow, and the chase on top of Zinzan. I think he tries to pick it up, taps it over the back of his head. Thomas Williams, another one-handed piece of skill. The best kick Lewis Ludlow's ever done. See here the unlucky by Toulon, but the skill here over his back of his head. Boom.
I don't think I've ever seen anybody put the ball down like that.
George Barton makes it world 7. Oh, and he's lost the ball in the contact, and it's Danny Ite with a big hoop, and now Hathaway is sprinting after it. Gaël Dréon is also there, and look at the way he's dealt with that.
That pass is the back of his own player's head.
Well, the pass didn't work. That was Sanzel. Here's Ferté, little chip and chase, he's after it himself, he's got it.
Oh, the catch.
And look at the speed here.
Boyd!
So Kingsholm has gone a little quiet. Toulon, the home tie in the round of 16 wraps up. Can they get the 5th point here, which will improve their seeding? And we finish off pretty much as we started. What a finish. That was from Gaël Dréon. Quite brilliant. Make a note of the name. It may not be this year's Six Nations, but I'd rather suspect he will appear in years to come.
Go back outside, drifting away. Just a well-run play. It's hard to defend on your line. Jake Morris, good feet. Gaël Dréon.
Remember those 3 consecutive titles, 2013, 14 and 15. They've been a little bit quiet since Marius Domont, who has been quite flawless off the kicking tee. Toulon have booked themselves a home round of 16 tie. Bath will finish top of the pool, home tie at the Stade Maillot. Final score at Kingsholm, Toulon have beaten Gloucester by 31 points to 14.